Right then, before I get into the video, I'm going to get the boring stuff out of the way first. My name is Joe. I am a qualified personal trainer and online coach. If you're interested in working with me, drop me a message on my Instagram or my TikTok, which will be linked below, and we'll get to work. Right then, today I'm going to take you through a pull day. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. That I did probably my most recent pull day a couple of days ago. And I'm going to be starting out with the lat pull down. If I look like I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my computer where obviously I've got the footage playing. I start off with about 5 reps. Now you might see that there's like a little 2.5 kilo plate wedged on top of the rest of the plates. They're supposed to be plates that fit this machine, but the gym got rid of them all because everyone kept on putting them on leg extension, because the leg extension, to be fair, is really light. And everybody just started stacking them on top of it and breaking it. So I have to use a 2.5 kilo. It's like resting against the cable itself. So it's not ideal. But it don't fall if I stack it right. So it's alright. My first set, I do about 4 or 5 reps-ish. Then my back off set/sets. This time I did do 3 sets. I didn't film the third set because I would have been in way too many people. But did about 8 reps. That tends to be my back off set rep range, anywhere from about 7 to about 11 reps, especially on something that's a little bit more compound. A lat pull down's not really compound, but it is quite compound. Then I got into some T-bar rows, which, I mean, it just looks like I don't breathe when I do these and I go bright red, but I promise you I do. Like, I'm not dying. It does look a bit ridiculous. I don't know why I look so stupid when I do them. Another thing when it comes to my T-bar rows is it looks a bit like my range of motion is quite shallow. It doesn't look like I come all the way up. The way that I set my T-bar rows up is to protract fully and retract fully. And as soon as I get to the point where, let's say I'm fully protracted and then I fully retract, by the time I get there, if I go any more, like I'm bending my elbow, which obviously my back doesn't do that. My biceps do that. So I always set my T-bar rows up to fully protract, fully retract. Fucking suck my balls, like. After I do my T-bar rows, I do Kelso shrugs to finish off. Now the main point of these is just because, like, I hate doing shrugs. Like, I hate it. It's so boring. So I do them always after I've finished an actual upper back set, because, like, the weight's there, I can do it, and it means that I actually do it. And, like, I may as well. Do you know what I mean? I noticed that my traps started to lag a little bit behind because I've not trained them directly for ages. Obviously I train my traps when I do like a deadlift or some other shit, but I just noticed that they were starting to lag behind, so I just chucked them in. I also do some like dumbbell Kelso shrugs on my other pull day, which you probably will see. But at the minute, I am actually doing a week off training, which is, oh my god, it's like my own personal fucking hell. Like, I hate it. I'm going to the gym just to do 30 minutes on Stairmaster. It's just like, I feel like what is the point? Like, what is the point? But I am about to start a cut, and I noticed that my fatigue, I knew it was going to happen to me. I really dug myself in an all fatigue wise because I added a bit too much volume. I just fancied it, and it just did me over. Properly did me over. So I do need a week off training entirely. Last time I've been able to do deloads because I was a lot smarter with my volume, but because I was a retard, I just have to firm it and just fucking take a week off. I know I've been training long enough now to know when I need a week off and when I need a deload. It's very rare that you need a full week off. I used to just do full weeks off because I preferred it, but now I just don't. Like, I just don't, because I go in on a deload and I do my deload session. I'm just like, why am I here? Like, what's the point? Like, just get me out. Just get me out. Or I start training a bit too hard, and it's just like not serving the purpose it's meant to. Moving on from that, I did some dumbbell bicep curls. I'm not caught up yet. I'm guessing this is dumbbell bicep curls. I hope I'm right. Yeah. standing dumbbell bicep curls. Now I did 3 sets of this, but I only recorded 1 set. The first set was more of a top set with 27.5 for about 6 reps each arm ish. Now my form on these isn't the best. This is my second set. So the third set that I did, the form was a little bit cleaner. The way that you're meant to do dumbbell bicep curls, like, you don't want to be doing this like pretty form all the time. Like, it is nice to switch it up a bit. And most of my other exercises, I try and keep my form really accurate and precise. But when I do dumbbell bicep curls or hammer curls or something like that, it's like, I'm just gonna have fun, man. Like, what am I gonna do all this technical shit for? Then I got into the seated row with a close grip attachment. Now I have got long arms, so if I had shorter arms, I'd opt more for single arm, especially. But with longer arms, you can get away with doing dual arm lat work, if I'm being perfectly honest, because you can fully stretch and fully contract with both arms. So if you've got shorter arms, but wider rib cage, doing it single arm is a lot better. It is a pain in the arse, and I was doing single arm before this, but because I can get away with dual arm and it saves me a bit of time, I just fancied it, and it were a bit of a change. Now I do 3 sets of this. It, you know, form's alright. It's not to write home about. Again, I'm really not very anal about my form. That's really weird using that word in that context. But yeah, I'm really not very anal about my form. I just make sure that I feel it where I want to. And you don't have to do that. You can just like go in, like if you want to do biceps, just flex your elbow and you're going to be working your biceps. But okay, I'm probably been smoking for 50 years, Jesus Christ. Like, you can't just think about it like that and not care about the muscle that you're targeting. I like to be in the middle. I like to have a happy medium of like, pump's not that important, but also like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm at the gym. I want to pump. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going through the fucking motions. Like, you can, and you can still get alright results, but like, why am I there? Like, I like it. Do you know what I mean? So I may as well do it fucking properly. And I may as well feel it when I want to feel it, because it's nice. Pause. So yeah, when I'm doing my close grip rows, I like to keep my elbows nice and tucked to the side. Jesus. All the bodily functions are happening to me right now. This is not a good time. So when I'm doing the close grip row, I like to keep my elbows nice and tucked. That's my main cue, is just elbow in. And then if like your elbow's in and you just think, pull, 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 you're doing your lats. No need to overcomplicate it. That is genuinely that simple. Also, don't shrug up. But anyone who like naturally shrugs up, like you've got a medical condition, like something's wrong, you need to get that checked out. Because nobody, like when they're doing a row, is like, let me do this while I'm here. Like, just don't do that. You probably don't need telling not to do that. If you do that, stop doing that. But moving on from the close grip rows, I have got cable curls, which again, the form's not bad. It's so hard to fuck up a cable curl. It's almost impossible to fuck a cable curl up. And you can like focus on like rep speed and maybe slow it down. Maybe it needs this and maybe it needs that. But if you look at the way that I swing a little bit, do you know what I mean? But when I bring it up, it's very fast. But the way down, probably twice the amount of time. So it's 2 times slower-ish. Looking at it now, maybe it's not. But it's close enough. It's not bad. And I do drop sets. I would never do drop sets on a cut. I'm at the tail end or a training block. I could do it, so I did it. And I have been doing it. And you know what? I quite like it. Again, there's no extra benefit to doing drop sets. It's just fun. And like, these machines are perfect for it. Like, you can just slide them. Like, I can just set it up and slide it. Why would I not? And especially, like, again, it's not like a big indicator that I've like trained, but I go to bed, right, and I put my arm under my pillow and I go to bed, and I can't, like, it hurts like that. My arm's having a spasm. Like, is that ideal? You know, maybe muscle spasms doesn't mean that doesn't directly lead to hypertrophy. No, it doesn't actually. But it's just like a night that I've done biceps and it hurts. It's just a good indicator that I've trained hard and I've worked my muscle and I like it. I like that feedback, really. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm getting any extra gains. Anyway, moving on from the cable bicep curls, I got into some pullovers, which, you know, nobody ever does pullovers. And, you know, most people are like, oh, it works my chest too much, or it works elongating my tricep too much. And it's like, yeah, if movement doesn't work for you, like, don't do it. Like, if you try doing every single possible cue that you can, don't do it. But I fucking love it. Like, it's so good for me. Like, it just works so well for me. And again, I'm doing partials and a drop set. Again, because I can just slide it. It's just easy and I like it. And I never really get the chance to do anything on lats that's like drop sets or partials. I think the pullover is the best thing to do it for. And again, I don't really get too much tricep activation or chest activation. I get a bit on my tricep. Chest, I don't feel it at all. But on my tricep, I feel it a little bit, especially if I've trained triceps the day before. Like, I feel it a little bit, but it's mainly just all that. That's literally it. That's all I did on my pull day. Obviously, I did 2 sets of this pullover. Did I do? Yeah, I did 2 sets of this pullover. 1 normal set, just a straight set, and then the second set was like set, partials, drop set, partials. Same layout for my cable bicep curls, but I did 2 straight sets, and then I did a set, partials, drop set, partials. And then for my close grip row, again, just 3 sets. Straight sets. I'd not do partials on cable rows. You know, I might get a little bit of benefit, but pointless. In my opinion, it just feel a bit shit. And then on my T-bar rows, Jesus Christ, I'm 14 again, my voice just broke. On my T-bar rows, I do 3 sets of T-bar row, and after my 3rd set, I do a set of Kelso shrugs, and then on my lat pull downs, I did just 3 normal straight sets. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you all next time.